Something's done got in here. Hey, buddy, you're gonna have to evacuate the premises. Come on. Come on. It's a bug. Come on. Come on. Come on. Thank you. Sorry. His body hit the grill. I had the door open. You have a lot of wildlife out here, and the bugs get pretty bad. I looked up and he was crawling on the ceiling. How cute. He had made himself a home. He thought he did. He thought he made himself a home. Oh, y'all. Y'all. We're at the beach. We're at the beach. I'm exhausted from this morning. I woke up and I immediately started working. I got ready for the day so that I could film long content. I went and paid for a private parking spot so that I could put up my window covers and film this content. I broke it into multiple pieces and went to upload it, and it won't upload. So now I'm like, having kind of like an epiphany moment. Is it because it's never been said before and I'm trying to say it and Satan's trying to stop me? Or is God trying to talk to me and tell me that maybe I need to say it in a different way, or maybe do it differently? I don't know. I don't understand. But I just know that something is trying to prevent me from posting this content. I've been working on this for 3 months. I've filmed 3 times, 3 separate videos, which is, if you could see the video, you would understand why it's exhausting. And I can't keep taking these hits to my psyche. I don't know what to do. And I'm exhausted from trying. And I'm disappointed, and I'm frustrated, and I'm angry. So when I woke up, I immediately checked my data to make sure that I had enough gigabytes on the phone to even upload anything. And I've got 18 gigs of data. So I film the video, I edit the video, I go to post it, I check my data, and I still have 18 gigs of data. This is a 5G phone. I've got 4 bars. This is the same thing that happened last time. I can send it to another phone, try to upload it that way, it doesn't work. Try to plug it in the computer to upload it that way, it doesn't work. Like, at some point after 3 months of heartache, you realize that, like, there is something fucking with you. Like something is fucking with you. There's no way on God's green earth that I have $1,000 computer, 3 cell phones, 2 different services, tons of Wi-Fi, and these videos still will not upload 3 months later. Last week, I had a full 2006 Britney fucking meltdown over this. Glad to see we've made progress this week, but I'm being so freaking genuine right now. Like, I feel like I am fighting tooth and nail to fight evil, and everything is trying to stop me. Like, every minute of every fucking day, from society to cell phone service, is in my way of me being able to reach people to help people. And given the circumstances of how you know that I feel about life and what my life's purpose is, it's like I'm wasting every fucking day when I could be helping people. And it is literally killing me every day. The things that I want to be doing, I can't do because I can't afford to, or society won't let me in general. But for real, I can't, who do I need to pay to upload a video? Maybe I can swing it, seriously. What is going on? How many hours did we sit on here last time? 5 hours waiting for a video to upload, and it never uploaded. This is a less than a 30-minute video. What is going on? I feel like it's a fucking personal attack at times. Is there somebody at YouTube that's sitting back there being some little evil genius? Because it doesn't make any sense. What am I supposed to do? Post 3-minute freaking videos? Do you know how many it would take to do a 30-minute video? It would take forever. And if you hop in halfway in, you're not going to be able to understand the storyline. It has to start from the beginning. So it's not practical to clip it into 3-minute sections, if anybody's saying that, because those 3-minute clips are going to be in various order depending on how YouTube spits them out through the algorithm. So people are not guaranteed to see things in order, which is going to create even more confusion. People are going to take what I say and twist it even more and try to use it against me. So it's not feasible to put it into 3-minute clips. It's feasible to put it into a 15 or 30-minute video, which I've attempted to do since 7 a.m. this morning, and it's not working. I've sent it to that phone, the Verizon phone, it won't load. Sent it to this one, same shit as last week. So how short does the video have to be to upload to YouTube now? What is really going on out here? I thought 5G, once again, I've been saying it for months, and I'm talking about this because it's unnatural. It's ungodly. I don't understand why other creators are not talking about these issues. I don't understand why nobody talks about this. I've never heard another creator say, yeah, I spent 15 hours on a video and had to trash the whole fucking project because it wouldn't upload to YouTube. Never heard anybody say that. So it's just me. So what are we going to go with? It's a personal attack from the devil, or I'm the only creator on earth that has ever had this problem. You know what I mean? So either the devil is preventing it from being uploaded, or YouTube has this personal attack against me. I don't know. They both seem crazy to me, but I don't want option A or B. I don't want the red pill or the blue pill, because neither one makes sense to me either. So, but you get what I'm saying. It's so frustrating. And then to burn through resources too. It's just so frustrating. This is the 6th attempt for me to upload this, and it's saying that there's hours remaining, but it changes, you guys. It changes. It's not guaranteed. It can fluctuate from 780 hours to 20 minutes. I don't understand what the problem is, but people are like, oh, why don't you make content? This is why. because I have spent money that I did not have, investing back in this, and it's not as easy as just having a smartphone. That is a bold-faced lie. Oh, it's as easy as having a smartphone. You can be in content creation. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Your startup cost is going to be a few $1,000s. Like, it's crazy. So I've already went out of my way to afford the things that I needed to make content, the new computer, the new cell phone. I've done my end. And what the cloud, the Wi-Fi, Satan, is going to prevent me from being able to share it. Like, seriously. This has been a few months I've been going through this. Every time I even try to post a 7-minute video, it will take 5-6 hours to attempt to upload, and then it simply will not upload at all. I even have a hotspot. Hooking it up to the hotspot does not help even more. And once again, I already have 18 gigs of data, so it's not that I'm out of data. It's not a service problem. It's some phantom problem that I'm dealing with. It's just a phantom problem that I'm dealing with. I mean, surely I'm being facetious. I hope you can tell that. I'm being sarcastic because I know I'm not the only creator that goes through this. It's just that they don't talk about it. And here's the thing. If we're trying to help a triple-digit billion-dollar company make money and profit off of the exploitation of ourselves, don't you think that they should be willing to help us? We should not have these problems to start with. This should not be a problem as a content creator. The moment I hit upload, that video should take less than an hour to upload. We should not be having these problems in 2025. Wouldn't you think a billion-dollar company would do everything necessary to help people exploit themselves even further? In my opinion. You know what I mean? No. They leave us out here to struggle, to work our asses off for free, to have to invest 12, 15 hours into a project and then film it, edit it, post it, and it not even load. So we have to scrap the entire project and start from scratch because we have to tweak it. How short does it need to be, YouTube? Does it need to be a 10-minute video clip? It'll set on that for the next 6 to 10 hours. Hello, E-Rock. Is that the same one? Oh, that's a fake account. Oh, no, that's you. Hey, your E's missing on the front of your name. Yeah, this is the reality. The video, this cut is 31 minutes. And I can leave the phone open all day, and the phone will die before it uploads. Even if I plug it in, it'll never upload. I haven't been able to get anything over a minute long to upload in 6 months. Probably since I went to Western North Carolina to the VA. So I don't know what's going on. I know I'm not the only one that has these problems. I don't understand why it keeps happening, but I can't do anything about it. And, you know, once again, taking these fucking hits to my psyche by even attempting to do this is emotionally draining to the point that I sometimes can't eat or think or calm down or come back down to reality because I'm so extremely upset from filming the content and the emotional distress that it puts me under by digging through things that I haven't thought about in 30 years. And then to have to go through that 3 times, I'm done. I'm so done. I said this last time, like, for some reason, Satan or God or YouTube does not want me to talk about what I've been attempting to talk about for 3 months. And I have no control over it. Nothing I do is good enough. It is what it is. That's how my life goes. life goes. Well, I haven't really eaten today, so we need to go eat. I got an egg bowl this morning and I couldn't even down it because I was just so upset thinking about what I was going to talk about. And then I drank some protein, but I need to eat. So let's go get some food. I need to focus on carbs. I'm lacking carbs in my diet. I feel bad for content creators that spend massive amounts of money to film stuff and don't see a return on their money. Like, I know that they can write that stuff off, but when you're first starting out, you can't. You're not making a damn enough money to damn do anything with. So things are different for the first few years of starting out as opposed to somebody who's probably had a channel for, you know, a decade or something, or 6, 7, 8 years. Things are going to be done differently at that point because your channel has grown and so has yourself. But there's other people that do like food reviews and like, I don't know, cooking videos and stuff, and they buy all of these products to showcase a meal and then they don't even make the money back. It's crazy. I had to go pay $5 to have somewhere to park to even film because I can't do it out here. And I needed to be able to put up my window covers, so I went and did that. Spent 3 hours over there for nothing. I mean, now this has really got me wondering if anybody else has like been vocal about the things that I'm talking about in the video, because like, I'm being fucking for real. Something is trying to prevent me from talking about shit. There ain't no way in hell that this is a fucking coincidence. I would like to believe it is, but once again, no other creator talks about these problems, so I can't have anything to compare the situation. I don't have anything to compare the situation to. If I haven't heard anyone else complain about this issue, then I don't know. You know what I mean? Filmed it on 3 different phones, uploaded it on 3 different phones, tried to hook it up to the computer to upload it that way. It won't even let me get into it. We tried that at Starbucks, remember? It wouldn't even let me download it off the phone, even though I went through the whole process of hooking the phone's Bluetooth up and everything. It was a pain in the ass. Like, that don't even make sense. Y'all sat there with me and directed me on how to even do that. Remember? I do. And we could not download the video I pre-recorded onto the computer. Remember? There's a video of it. Brand new Dell computer. Brand new iPhone. I'm telling you, it's weird as shit. It's so weird. The more I think about it, the more creeped out I get. So weird. Like, I've had problems with uploading stuff in the past, but not like this. Not like this. This is different. This shit's wild. It's so frustrating. Makes me want to scream from the top of the building. It won't do me no good, though. Focus on carbs, so I'm just gonna get a sandwich from Panera. I went in and took a shower last night and come back out and curl my hair in some heatless curls. Went down to the beach and sat for like 2 or 3 hours, and then I went to find parking for the night and I chilled for a little while. I didn't go to bed till like 12 or 1 o'clock. I never stay up that late. I was working, I was doing some research, and then I got involved in a movie. So I stayed up, and then I was back up at like 6 o'clock. So I wasn't running on the best amount of sleep. You really want to go for like 7 to 9 hours. But I know most people don't do that. But if I don't get at least 7, I get crazy. So I have to do 7. But I didn't last night because things just didn't work out that way. I mean, I don't feel like I'm that bad off. I just need to eat because I knew last night that I was filming this video, so that probably led to insomnia and anxiety. And then this morning I woke up and it's like I know I have to eat in the mornings or my mental health starts to slip. So I went and got an egg bowl for $5, but I couldn't really eat it. I ate like an eighth of it. And then I went to the beach and made some protein. But I need to eat because I haven't been able to eat. And if I don't eat, my mental health starts to slip. I turn mean. My sugar drops. You know what's crazy is this morning when I first tried to upload this version, a version from a week ago was still loading and it said waiting. It was still trying to load from a week ago. Ain't that interesting? It tried to upload for a week and it still didn't upload. You don't say. I swear to God, everything has just gotten worse since COVID, and it'll only get worse. world as we knew it is gone. That was the old world. We're living in the new world. Let's see where we're at. What did I say? No, it's saying waiting. Like, this is what it does. Oh, it started over. We're at 9%. I've been waiting for hours, okay? It's been at least 2 hours. I done had to delete it and then cut it and then try to post it again. I waited like 45 minutes. It still wouldn't upload. So I went back and cut it again, turned it into a 15-minute clip, tried to upload it. It wouldn't upload then. So I went back and tried to do the 30-minute clip. I cannot make my life up. Like, if I wasn't filming it, people wouldn't believe me. And half of them still won't. I don't give a fuck about them anyways, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean. People will be like, oh, you're lazy. You just don't want to try. You don't want to open up. You don't want to talk about shit that matters. That's what they say. You know what I mean? That's what they would be saying if I wasn't filming this. You got a channel and you just don't want to put in work. Okay, well, what about the 36 hours that I've already fucking worked for free on this project? Filmed 3 videos, one of which was 2 hours, one of them was 1.5, and this one was an hour that I split into 3 different sections. So, you know, it's interesting that I don't want to work, but all of that work I did for 3 months, mind you, and it took out, that was just the filming part. The approximate 30 hours was just the filming part. That's not including all of the pages that I had to take on freaking notes, going back and remembering all of this shit over a period of like 3 months. So, you know, it's like, I don't get paid for that though. I mean, I don't get paid for my content anyways, but I mean, I'm monetized, but YouTube doesn't pay. So, you know, it's just so freaking frustrating. Oh, and it absolutely impacts me psychologically every time I have to do this. Or do I want to go in there and use the bathroom and get a hot tea? I think a hot tea would make me feel better, honestly. Maybe like get out the car. Because God knows I've been in here all morning working. I ain't even got out the car to go pee, to change my clothes, to brush my teeth so I can film. Some bullshit. It makes me so frustrated. So I guess it's just never going to get done. It's just the project that never got completed because YouTube wouldn't let me upload it. Whatever. You know, I have enough stress on me. I probably shouldn't be meddling with that shit anyways, if I'm being honest. Why do I even try? Alright, let's go. Hot tea and a scone. Before I cry some more. It doesn't work on the Wi-Fi. You're not listening. This is why I'm ignoring the comments. Rewind this video back. Rewind the video back. I have a hot spot. And this Wi-Fi actually sucks, if I'm being honest. Been there, done that 2-3 years ago. It doesn't matter if it's on Wi-Fi. It has nothing to do with the service or with the Wi-Fi. It has everything to do with either the YouTube app or some external factor. I don't know. hot tea beverages. Teas. Hot tea. Okay. I got scones. Oh my lord, I'm gonna get a YouTube violation for the damn music. I need the bathroom. Lord, they got the music playing, y'all. I gotta make tea. I need a caffeine. I haven't had any. I'm looking for my cup. There we go. No butter, no cream cheese. No nap. Hey, I've gotten a drink with my hot tea with my scone and my fromage, but I didn't get a cup.
What was it, a large one?
It was a hot tea.
Yeah, large.
A medium's fine. Thank you.
You're welcome. Sorry.
No problem. Alright, we're gonna do low caffeine, honey ginseng. One second. I like to do a little bit of honey. About a spoonful, and then a little bit of Splenda. Sorry. hot water. But not with the drama. I have a lot of stalkers. Y'all have seen it. Y'all starting to see now? Y'all starting to wake up? Welcome. Welcome back to Earth. You're starting to see. I wasn't joking, was I? How much pain and strength would you go through to help others? They'll tell you I'm the big bad wolf, but I can promise you I'd never behave like they do. Thank you. Have a good one. Alright, we got everything. I guess I do have a Panera reward because y'all, this is so hot. Because they just call me by my last name. She said, Clark. I'm like, oh Lord. Hold on 1 second. Make sure I don't drop that door on nobody. There's the truck. You want to hear the crazy part? This was the same price as Culver's and the same price as a meal at McDonald's. Ain't that crazy? Nice whole foods made with natural ingredients. No additives, no BS. Panera bread. Thank you for keeping me alive and mentally stable, because without real food, my brain can't function. I don't know about you, but unless I have real food, my brain doesn't function. My body don't either. Yeah, I love Culver's, but they've gotten expensive. I used to be able to get a burger from there for like $3.50, $4. I'm not paying $8, $9 for a singular burger. They ripped me off last time. Rang me up for something that I didn't even want after I stated what I did want. And I eat at Panera now a lot more because of it, because it's real food. Their breads are great for your gut. They're made with sourdough yeast, so it's a much better option than bread from anywhere else. Nowhere else can compare when it comes to bread. That crap you eat at McDonald's and Burger King and places like that, that ain't even real bread. That's not real bread. It's not, I mean, I can't believe they even call it bread. It ought to be illegal. But Panera, safe bet. I got a scone with the orange on it. See what I mean? Can't damn. Can you see? Listen, I've had a rough morning. Google a picture if you can. If you care to. Got hair. Damn it. always do a good job in there. They're so respectful and nice. They're not like fucking mean and shit. They always get my order right. Maybe this will make me feel better. Like, it's hard to even talk when I'm filming because it's so emotionally upsetting. Every other word, I'm breaking down in tears. To go through all of that extreme psychological, like, it's like you're re-injuring your psyche over. To examine the first 5 years. That's all I filmed. All I filmed was the first 5 years of life, and I can't even post that. What the hell? If I gotta do it in 3-minute clips, it's gonna take me 300 years. I'll be dead before I get through the first 18 years of life. Why, you may ask? Because there was that much fucking trauma. Like, daily beatings and torture. And I can't even post the first years. It's just like, whoa. But if I want to get on the internet and twerk in a thong, YouTube has no problem with that. I do take it personal because why does nobody else talk about these things? I can't be the only one. Unless it's the devil, like I said. I mean, I could be. But I think that it's more probable that this is a huge issue that no one discusses. You know what I mean? I mean, maybe I'm wrong and maybe I'll see things differently in 20 years, but right now it's more probable that this is a huge issue and it's a glitch in the system. Probably on YouTube's part. They probably need to update some shit that they ain't updated in 20 years. Are they on 5G? Are they on 5G? Did they update their phones? It don't make sense. And it don't matter how little I cut it. It won't load it unless it's a minute clip or a 3-minute clip. I guess I need to jump on a spaceship and get my ass up near one of Elon's satellites. The Wi-Fi don't help. And Panera's Wi-Fi sucks. This location specifically. I got biscuit in my tea, but I don't even care. Low caffeine. Did you see me throw 2 tea bags in here? Low caffeine, but let me just toss 2 tea bags in here. This is crazy. At the very top, you see the dark blue? That's how far it's gotten in a few hours. Like, and here's the thing. It'll get to halfway, and then it'll stop uploading. That's what happened last week. There was one that I left uploading, and then today, when I went to upload this one, I noticed it looked like this from last week. It was still trying to upload from last week. It don't make no sense. And this is a brand new phone, brand new Apple, 5G, full service. I'm in the middle of a major city with 1 million people in this city, over 1 million people. It makes no sense, you guys. It makes no sense. I don't know what to do, but this is my life now. I'm putting myself through psychological torture. For no reason. For no reason. Once again, what's new? I mean, I've done it my whole life. Might as well just continue on this horrible path of self-destruction. I don't think I've ever went that far back. Not since I was like 9 or 10. I've never went back to like the first 2 years of my life and analyzed what the dynamics was in the family. What my life would have been like in the family. And what the conditions were. The living arrangements. And all of that. I don't think I've ever really like stepped back into infant Brooke's life. Oh, I know what happened, but you know, it's crazy to analyze it over and over. I want that piece of muffin. I don't know if I want the sandwich right now, but I'm gonna try because I need to eat. This is the fromage. Fromage from Panera. They always do a really good job. Caramelized onions. Caramelized onions. Can y'all see those onions? They're delicious. Caramelized onion spread. They didn't really spread this, so I'm actually going to turn this upside down to even it out. It's got like tons of cheese, their croissant bread, and some kind of lettuce. Do y'all see this? If you ever wonder why I'm angry. Just know I've been hearing that since I was a child. I wanted the onion spread. The beaches are absolutely packed today because of the nice weather. Summer is here. at least every time this happens, I get better at handling it. I won't lie though, it makes me want to fucking scream. There's biscuit in my tea. No, I don't want it. Hot damn it, I just burnt my hand. Where'd the lid go? Oh, there it is, damn. Still won't load. It probably never will. Probably never will. You know. It's so funny because shit like this happens to just me all the time. Sometimes twice. Sometimes shit like this will happen multiple times. You know, like, I don't know, being arrested for crimes you didn't commit. Yeah, that happened twice. So, yeah, weird shit happens to me. I don't know. Is it a personal attack? Is it Jesus telling me, no, not yet? And they're not ready? I don't know. I don't know. Is it Satan trying to prevent me from speaking, you know, about the harm that's been done and continuing to be done to children in the foster care system? I don't know. I don't know. But it's mighty freaking weird. Wouldn't you agree? Like, if I can't post a 30-minute damn video, well, what is YouTube even for? It is what it is. Like I said, I'm used to it by this point. Wasting another day's work. I need to clean, but I don't feel like it. I'm depressed now. It mentally breaks me down. I mean, honestly, I could, like, go for a double shot of Jameson mentally, but, like, we won't. But, like, that's where I'm at mentally. Come on, y'all. I'd probably be better off if I would have took a double shot of Jameson for breakfast. I'd be much happier by now. Lord. The irony of having the irony of everything is just killing me right now. It really is. How do I end up with all of these parts of what I need to be successful in content creation, and the only thing I don't have is fucking computer skills? Like, the irony. You know? Like, got every single other in and out. but the computer skills I don't have. And this is not a computer skill problem. I know how to upload shit. This is a infrastructure problem. I don't know what to call it. I don't know if it's YouTube. I don't know what it is. It doesn't make sense. I spent 5-6 hours in a damn Starbucks a week ago. I spent $15 on coffee just to be in a Starbucks, just to upload content. And then today I go to the park, spend $5 to have somewhere quiet and private to film. I had to be in there so that I could have my window covers up so that I could even film. And that's not, that's $20 out of pocket. And then that's not including the gas it's cost me. Hell, I spent $30 that day. I went to 2 different Starbucks. $50 just trying to upload something. And that's not including the cost of the phone, the cost of the computer. Like, don't get me started. That's money I don't have. That $50 could have went to fill my gas tank up, which I need to do right now and can't afford to. You know what I mean? It's like this channel is putting me in a bad, and it has been from the start. I always feel like I have to have something to film. So we did traveling, but I have to exist somewhere. So people make up this story in their head that I'm traveling for luxury, and I'm really trying to escape to a new city to run from my stalkers, to run from police harassment, to simply get out of everybody's way, because you can't really stay anywhere too long. Maybe Jacksonville, clearly. But there's van culture here. So you're going to have to keep it moving anyways if you live out of a car. But people see that and they think that I'm like living this life of luxury, and they don't get that I'm simply out in the wilderness, which is where you're going to have to fucking be if you live out of a car, unless you have resources like friends and family. I don't have that. I've never had that since I was born. So I don't know, man. It's just so frustrating to spend money on things like going up to St. Mary's, showing stuff, and YouTube not paying me, and then me coming out of pocket when I'm already homeless, poor, broke, about to lose my truck. Like, I'm literally going through it. I don't know how I keep my head on straight. And then in between it all, I'm working my ass off, 8 hours a fucking day, plus going to school. I'm a full-time student now. Not that anybody, congratulates me on that ever. I've had people stalk me, slash my tires. Men have made contact with me off the internet. I've had strangers come up to me on camera harassing me. I've been stalked, gang stalked, and victimized for almost 2 years. And people wonder why I don't want to tell anybody anything private anymore. I got a job, and in less than a week I was fired from that job. This was 3 weeks ago. I got a job. First time I've had a job opportunity in 2-3 years, because the market is trash. I read this morning that 24% of bachelor MBAs, they can't find work. 1 out of 4 people right now who hold a bachelor's degree cannot find a damn job. It's not me, it's the fucking economy. I've worked my whole life, and people act like I don't want to work. So I go and find a job, finally find a job, and I get fired in less than a week because people bombarded my new position. First of all, I didn't even put where I was working at out there. But the internet likes to turn everything on a girl who's literally trying to survive, okay? Because she has 2 reasons to fucking survive. I didn't even put out where I worked, okay? And these losers bombarded my new position with old mug shots, with lies. They told people I was on drugs. I'm so sick of that. If you don't fucking get your lives together, like that's not my problem that you choose to do drugs and you want to come here and project because you think you know me, because you've done built some parasocial bullshit relationship in your tiny little noodle. The amount of people that listen to that bullshit, y'all are retarded for believing dumb shit like that. You are. You don't even know it. But the amount of hate my business that I was working for got led to me being fired. They had to cut me loose. But first you said I was a bum, I didn't want to work. Then I go and get a job and you call and get me fired from said job. When is people going to wake up and realize that when I said that I'm not in this situation homeless because of my own fault, when is anybody going to correlate these online bullies and bitches to my life? Because those are the same type of people that I've been around doing the same shit. I just don't know these people. None of these trolls on the internet actually know me. None of them have ever even met me, actually, which is comical in itself. But when is people going to realize that I've had people after me like this in this manner my entire life because I speak truth, because I say stuff that bothers people? Listen, a lot of people say shit that bothers me. A lot of people. Jordan Peterson, Ben Shapiro, some of my favorite people. Candace Owens. I don't agree with everything that they say, but I respect them because they have the balls to say something and stand on ground, because that is a skill in society that's been, it's like it got washed away. Knowing what you stand for, knowing who you are, self-identity, security, self-confidence, pride. You should be proud of who you are, what your morals are, what you stand for. Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. It's always been like this. I've been doxxed online. My phone number has been leaked online. I had to change my phone number and get a whole new phone because of that situation. I've had my back tire slashed. I mean, I've been through absolute hell. And it's so funny that everybody wants to make me out to be the bad guy, but yet you've been with me for 2 years and I've never harmed anybody. So it's so crazy that every day I go through absolute hell out here simply existing. But when have you ever seen me cause a problem, start something with somebody? Never. Oh, but I'm the problem when some lady that weighs 350 pounds and clearly does not need to be behind the wheel of a car because she cannot turn the wheel properly. When I notice this, and this this Karen cuts me off and I say, what a fat fucking whale, then I'm the bad guy? This just put my life in danger because she doesn't respect herself, but I'm the problem because I say something? Society has got life way fucking backwards. Way backwards. It's so sad. You know, I knew from a small child that I was not the problem. I knew right from wrong because I'd been taught the Bible. I grew up in church. I understood God's word before I understood anybody else's words. By far. So, these inconsistencies have led to me being labeled a problem child, the problem in society. Oh, she has a criminal record. Do you know I was looking at my criminal record this morning? I actually only have 4 charges on there. 4. So my record is actually not as bad as I thought it was. Now, when I looked it up on Truth Finder, it showed every charge I'd ever been charged with. A few of those I didn't actually do, and they were dismissed. Yeah. You know, like injury to personal property. I told y'all about that story. I didn't break the lock. I snuck out of a group home when I was like 16, and they charged me with breaking out of this home where they were abusing me. Go figure. And they charged me with injury to real property. So you're gonna charge a 16-year-old child who has already had a tumultuous upbringing, you're gonna charge and mark that child with a misdemeanor so that it makes it damn near impossible for them to find a damn job or get into school or do whatever. Even misdemeanor charges can affect your career 100%. There are people that work in business and white collar jobs. If they are charged with a simple DWI, that could be their whole career down the fucking drain. So, you know, when I look back on these things, I really don't understand what would entice a social worker to charge a 16-year-old child with something that they absolutely did not do. The lock was never broken. See, she was so dumb and I was so smart at the time. I took the screws out. I simply took the lock apart and left it laying on the ground and fled. They charged me with injury to real property. The lock was not broken. If the dumb heifer that had me charged with this would have knew what a screwdriver was, she could have probably put it back together. Well, maybe not, because she clearly doesn't know the difference between broken and taken apart. Do you get what I'm saying? So, time and time again throughout the history of my life, I've had people coming at me, literally trying to destroy me over nothing. Trying to make something out of nothing. Something out of nothing. What a crazy fucking day, y'all. What a crazy day. Yeah, that was in Kernersville, North Carolina. So I don't know what's going to happen with the truck. I'm not stressed about it. I don't give a shit about it. Thank you. Thank you so much for your advice. Oh. Like, when have I ever came on here and started yelling at people and calling people names? When have I ever started my video with hateful shit? Never. Not once. Not once. And you see it. Watch it. Watch it. I hope that sandwich makes me feel better. Last week I couldn't even eat it all. After filming, I was upset for 2 days. Same spot. And this is a brand new iPhone. We just got this iPhone 2-3 weeks ago. Remember? $5G. And see, when I go to post it, let me read you this. So I just cut the 30-minute video into another 15-minute video. Making your video public before checks complete may result in visibility and monetization restrictions. It's recommended to keep the video private or unlisted until checks are finished. So I hit publish and it's refusing to post it. That's it! That's it! They're wanting to watch the video before they let me fucking post it. That's what it is. Because it gives you the option to change visibility to like private. They're wanting me to privatize my video so that they can approve it And then I can repost it. Or I can change the settings to let the public see it. When did this start? Well, I can give you a timeline of when this started because we went to Western North Carolina during Helene. And I posted videos of the inside of the QRV or whatever it was called. It was the veterans. They had a facility there for veterans. It was 190 men, mostly men. I think it was all men, actually. Their facility got flooded, and they were already homeless prior. And then the VA facility that they were living in and getting treatment in for mental health services and stuff, it got flooded. So that was during Helene. So they started this somewhere between Helene and now. The censorship is getting ridiculous. It'll get to the point to where we won't be able to talk about nothing. I heard some other content creator the other day say unalive because he didn't want to say suicide. Because you can't say pedophile, you can't say suicide, you can't say any of that anymore. This is not a free country. Y'all better wake up. We about to be over here like the fucking UK, honey. You want to go to jail for having an opinion? We're this fucking close. Been teetering on that line for years. I don't know, man. That's crazy. So they're not wanting me. Here, I'll go back and show y'all. Let's see what it's doing. So it's not even uploading, right? Those gay men were probably fucking stalking me off the internet. Homosexuality is a sin, honey. Don't come over here with that BS. Grow up. Put your balls in some pants and stop wearing little skirts. Homophobic. If you don't shut the fuck up. God damn. We crossed that bridge a year and a half ago, honey. And I'll say the damn same homophobic stuff until I die. Oh my God, they're stupid, y'all. I mean, really, it's really sad when they want to call you homophobic or racist because you care more about their fucking community than they do. That's how dumb they are. Love that for them. Oh God, bless their hearts. Let's see here. I'm just gonna try to do labeling this for the 11th time. It's okay. I can type. So, you go to post. Got the video. I don't fuck with you. I don't even know who that was. Talking about we gonna be in contact. No, the fuck we not unless my fist is making contact with your throat, brother. Lord. Alright, so you go to post. Next. No, it's not made for kids. Upload video. It is refusing to let me post. Everybody's stalking me. Nobody cares. Stop coming over here. But wait a minute. No, I'm a crazy meth head. No, that was me rewinding the past 2 years. No, I'm a meth head. I'm not being stalked. Now that I'm fucking over it, now that I've grieved of like my potential death after I've been out here for 2 years, scared somebody was gonna fucking kill me, now y'all see it. Now y'all care. I'm past the point of giving a fuck. I'm ready to fucking literally murder somebody. So if you're one of my stalkers and you want to get your ass tore up, please send me an email so we can do it in a controlled environment and I can film it and make money off of it, hopefully. I'm past the point of caring who's stalking me. I've got a list of like 75 names. I cannot continue to invest time into something that is so meaningless. I let that shit go months ago. The whole Reddit bullshit, I have not read any of that shit in months. Get with it. Get with it. Don't come over here stirring the pot, telling me who's stalking me. If you care that much, then stop saying lies. Stop feeding into the negativity. If you care that much, act like it by acting mature and like an adult, please. I've been saying for how long that I was being stalked? How long? How many police reports have I filed? Over 50. In 7 states. In less than 2 years. I know I'm being fucking stalked. I've been stalked my whole goddamn life. First it was my parents, then it was the foster care system, then it was my abuser, and now it's the internet. What am I supposed to do? Hunt them down and kill them? Because I've already thought about that. I've thought about it. Rationally though, what am I supposed to do? Because for the first year, everybody wanted to say that I was a meth head. I was on drugs. I was being paranoid. Even though they come to my channel and they would pine for me, they'd say, nobody wants to stalk you. Nobody's stalking you. And now they're coming to my channel saying, oh, they're stalking you. What a bunch of damn. I mean, I'm just grateful to be me, honestly. Yeah, first I'm not being stalked. Now I'm being stalked. Let me show y'all something. Look at all these notes in my phone. Here, let's click on one. Red Mercury, 90s Mickey sticker on the back. CL5SRX Jetty. Let's see. These are tag numbers with car descriptions. It's so funny that people are saying, oh, now you're being stalked. Some dude's stalking you. You have no clue the shit that I've been through from being a channel owner. Absolutely no clue. And the amount of gaslighting that came from society when my life was in danger for the past 2 years and nobody gave a fuck, that's where my anger comes from. The fact that society would rather further torment a girl who is out here doing better than most people. Yeah, I am. Psychologically, internally, okay? Society would rather blame the victim and call her a drug addict and try to make her out to be the bad guy than accept reality. These guys would come here and they would crush on me, and then they turn around in the comment section and call me a meth head because they got a hard-on for me. See, I've learned a lot over the past few years, a lot. As it turns out, adults act just like toddlers. Some never mature, some never grow up, some are full of bitter and anger and hate. It's just how it is. And people like that are the people that come after me. They hate that I'm so open. They hate that I have strength. They hate that I will constantly get up and fight again. They hate that I got these fucking hands. They hate that I am strength. Because they're weak. The best that they can do is go make a hate blog. The best they can do is live stream my live stream. That's the best they got. That's all they'll ever be. That's it. A loser. Any publicity is good publicity. Hell, if Kim Kardashian can have a sex tape turn her into a lawyer, surely I can let God's light guide me in the direction to help people, right? Because as I've stated for 2 years, while being homeless at the lowest low that you can possibly be, my main objective has always been to help people. See, but because I'm a pretty girl with strength, society doesn't want me to do that. They don't want to let me do that. Because to see me at my bottom, to see me broken, to see me homeless, okay, it makes them feel better about themselves because they're jealous of my strength. It's crazy. I figured it all out long time ago. Long time ago. Y'all see this? What have I said so mean? What did I say so mean? What did I say so mean? Tell me, what did I say so mean? God. I love it. I'm debating if I want to run the clock up. I'm in a good mood now, buddy. That hot tea got me woke up. You know, the truth is no matter what you do, you're never going to make anybody, 100% happy. And matter of fact, you shouldn't care about making motherfuckers happy. Fuck those people. Fuck those people. Who cares what they think? They're not going to be there for you. They'll expect you to be there for them, but they're not going to be there for you. And most people that you're going to meet in passing, who cares what they think? Who cares what their opinion is? Especially if it has anything to do with you and they don't even know you. Man, you take that shit with a grain of salt and keep it moving. Take a shot of tequila and bite into a lime and be like, nice to meet you, and keep it moving. You know what I mean? You have to walk away from those negative people, because those negative people are going to hold you down. For so many years, over 20, I allowed that negative shit to keep me caged in a cage. It was psychological kidnapping. That is exactly what I went through for 20 years. And I refuse to let any negativity seep into my life anymore. It stems from you not being happy with yourself. To come at a person who has had their life, their childhood, their children, everything destroyed, to come at a person who has done nothing for 2 years but try to help others by telling her story and by trying to gear young girls in the direction of respecting themselves as well as young men. Why would you come at somebody like that? But they say I'm evil because I tell people to fuck off when they're toxic, when they're mean, when they're negative. When they come to my channel and they say something to me and I respond, then I'm the bad guy. You think that I'm just supposed to take it because I'm a channel owner? So what comes first? The fact that I'm a human or the fact that I'm a channel owner? Or is society so jealous of a girl attempting to save herself that they're going to hate her for the simple fact that she is a channel owner? Because I get a lot of that too. Well, you can go have your own channel. If you're interested, I'm sure you'll go viral. I have faith in you. You can do what I've done. The easier thing, though, is to hate me. Because I try. Because I have a channel. Because I've put in hard work. It's easier to say I'm a drug addict. It's just easier, I guess, for losers to be losers. That's loser behavior. That's what losers do. I wouldn't know. I wake up every morning and I strive. I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know. I don't think I've ever been a loser. Ever. I've always worked. I've always tried. I've always wanted to do better for myself. I've always wanted to provide for my children. I've always wanted to be the best mother that I could. But, sometimes life does not work out like that. And here's the thing. If I would have seen a video of me saying the shit that I talk about now when I was 17 years old, maybe life would have been different. See, nobody ever told me this. Nobody ever told me that you needed money to have a kid. That's how big of a child I was. I did not know that I needed money to have a baby. But, society will judge me and blame the victim. Society will judge me and blame the victim because I had a lack of knowledge, because I come from a family that didn't teach me shit. That's the reason I talk about these things. I want young girls to know that it's not a walk in the fucking park. I want everyone to know that it is not a walk in the park. If you are coming from poverty, if you're coming from certain systems like I did, the juvenile justice system, foster care system, all of those systems were designed to enslave young girls and men and send them down the pipeline to the Department of Corrections and or social services with their own children. The same bullshit being passed down to the next generation. That is exactly what happened in my case. My mother was a foster care child. I was a foster care child. My children ended up being foster care children. This is real life. I understand that people don't want to talk about real life shit. Trust me, I know, because some of y'all's attention span is just like, that's it. Them 1 minute clips got everybody just damn brain rotted. This is real life. And that's all I've wanted to talk about. That's all I've wanted to strive towards, like, helping others. Like, I want my experiences and my regular channel members too, I want their experiences to be talked about. Because if these things are not talked about, these things are just going to start, it's already worse. It's already worse. We have almost 500,000 children in the foster care system. These systems just keep growing. These things need to be addressed. Childhood trauma, the lack of parental figures, or the abuse from parental figures, all of that stuff is majorly important to me. And it's sad that we're in a place in society where people, they've just given up. They don't even want to try. They've just given up. They just do all the drugs and alcohol and fast food to cover up the pain of the reality of you know, what they're dealing with internally. They stick devices and bad habits, and people don't want to address the elephant in the room. And I just don't know how we got here, because for so long, when I was growing up, we were on a upwards trajectory with mental health services and psychology. It's not like that anymore, you know? It's not like that anymore. We've absolutely lost. Oh, can't talk so shit down. No, you're not listening. I'm so grateful for my regular followers that have a brain in their head, because a lot of these people they don't see what's happening. They believe the lies because it's just easier to hate the girl that's trying. It's really sad. Really sad. Oh, but 5 minutes ago I was being stalked. Nobody can stand to be around me for 5 minutes, but 5 minutes ago, how many people were in the comments 10 minutes ago saying, oh, this guy's stalking you, this guy's stalking you? But nobody can stand to be around me for 5 minutes. They don't make sense. They don't make sense, y'all. Oh, that's why I stay out of the comments. I've lost a lot of regular followers over that. They don't get it. They wanted a one-on-one personal connection with me, and it's like, wait a minute, I came to YouTube to talk about the trauma I'm dealing with, the anxiety, the depression, the way that, you know, last year I couldn't even eat or sleep because of the PTSD symptoms that I was going through. I came to YouTube to vent about that, and I vent about it, and I express to people that I can't be near people, that with my symptoms, I can't be around people in certain settings, okay? Part of that is because of my recovery, because people, places, and things is 90% of your recovery, and I've managed to stay clean for 5 years by staying away from people. It's a defense mechanism. Also, for my PTSD, it's a defense mechanism. So, it's crazy. It's crazy because when I first opened a channel and I started talking about these things, all of these followers came and they wanted like one-on-one time with me, like girls. Like they were trying to meet me out in the communities and stuff. And it's like, wait a second, nobody's listening. I said that I can't meet people off the internet. I said that I can't build friendships off the internet. Like, I feel like my trust has been violated over and over and over and over through YouTube. Like, I've given, and I've gotten nothing back. You know what I mean? It's exhausting. It's exhausting to deal with the same behavior every day and have to wake up and defend myself every day. It's exhausting. And people wonder why I'm angry. This is why I'm angry. Look, you've been watching for an hour and a half. Do you see it? So because I'm real, I'm the bad guy. Because I would literally punch them in the face, that makes me a bad person. You know, funny thing, if they were punched in the face once, they probably wouldn't be acting like this. There's necessary parts to life for particular reasons. Discipline is a necessity. The lack of it in society is deteriorating society. Wake up. Gentle parenting. This is what happens with that gentle parenting. I don't believe in corporal punishment. But these are grown people. Let's not forget, this video is age restricted. So these are grown people behaving this way. Let me ask you this. Would you put your life out there like I do? Could you handle it? Then why judge me for being angry when people come at me like this? Oh, because that makes me the bad guy to defend myself? I think society's lost it. I do. I think they've lost it. Officially. Officially. This video is not going to upload, so I just wasted the whole day again. So right here, you can go to the settings to do y'all, sometimes, you know, the way that people word things is really rude. You've gathered your self-will in the last few minutes, girl. What are you trying to say? See, it's stuff like that that leads me to block people, because it's these backhanded comments, and maybe it's a lack of intelligence. Maybe this person doesn't know how to type properly. Maybe they don't know how to speak properly. Maybe it's a miscommunication and translation of another language. I don't know. But it's that backhanded stuff that turned me into a felon. See, I don't behave that way. And when I'm around people, I expect them to behave in a manner that is not rude and condescending. Those backhanded comments, I would end my friendship with you over something like that, because that shows me that either A, you're jealous of me, you're trying to one-up me, B, you're trying to, once again, one-up me. Like, you're making a backhanded comment. Let me just be clear that anybody that talks to you in that manner is not your friend. You need to expect more and respect yourself more. Anybody that's talking to you, making backhanded comments, is a child. And they probably internally have some sort of psychological issue going on with you and whatever situation y'all have going on, and that's the reason that they're trying to tear you down by making a backhanded comment. But that makes me the bad guy to tell people how to respect themselves, and that they should cut off toxic people that say backhanded comments to them. I'm such a bad person. So right here you have public, members only, unlisted, and private. YouTube is telling me that I have to put it private. So that they can approve it before I can even post it. And it's still not uploaded. I did vote for Trump, and he's the best president we've ever had in our nation's history. He's going down as the best president ever. He's done more in 4 or 5 months than the Biden administration did in 4 or 5 years. Isn't he amazing? Papa Trump, we love him over here. He, it's crazy because there's been, this was a small progression. Like, it was a slow progression into even liking Trump. I actually used to be left. I had a girlfriend. I was a lesbian. Blah, 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 blah. Whole 9 yards, okay? COVID, when I got clean, that's when I woke up. Prior to COVID, I knew nothing about, like, politics. I didn't know about policy. I didn't know how legislation was passed. I didn't even know how many members of Congress there were. I knew nothing prior to 2020. When 2020 happened, COVID happened, and I got clean, it's kind of like, I guess I matured. Like, seriously. I just kind of took the beer goggles off and like I just saw the world completely different. This is not going to upload. So I knew nothing about politics, but I believed the masses that Trump was a bad guy, that he was a rapist, all of these horrible things. I believed the masses, and still, until I did my own research and really went down the rabbit hole into who this woman was. Was her name Jean Carroll or something? Maybe not. Maybe I'm getting somebody mixed up. But that woman that claimed that she was raped in that dressing room is full of shit, in my opinion. But I believed the masses. I believed, and I was like, pro-feminism, like heavy, you know, like men are the problem, da. I now realize that feminism is part of the fucking problem. That's what led us to be in this shithole of a mess that we're in currently in society. So, you know, you grow up and you view things differently when you sit down and read a book. That's my best explanation. I sat down and I read a book. And it was life-changing to go from leftist bullshit, and I never was repping for like the LGB or anything. Like, I supported them, but I was never out there for them. But I did, like, you know, Black Lives Matter. I was out there on that bandwagon, and yeah, y'all know how I feel about that now. Once again, it's amazing what you can do when you pick up a damn autopsy report, like surveillance footage, body camera footage, George Floyd. So, and you know, that's what's crazy. That's what sparks my interest still. It's like how am I this dumb and I see things for what they actually are? And why is society trying to mark me as the bad guy for being truthful and for bringing these serious issues to the surface? Like, it's crazy. We're living in the upside down. Living in the upside down. Well, this is not gonna, it's not gonna let me. So essentially I can't, so look, this is what I did. I actually filmed the video. So I can't even film a video and post it on YouTube now. And that's what it appears. That's what it appears. It will not let me post a video at all on YouTube. So it is what it is. I just wasted a whole day again. I was supposed to clean out the truck today. I need to do laundry. I do not feel like doing that now. I'm emotionally, mentally drained from this whole endeavor. And I honestly, sometimes I wonder why I put so much into this. It's really an internal battle, because it's really an internal battle to do the right thing. It really is. The easy way out would be going and stripping and putting myself back in danger, having an OnlyFans, or stooping to YouTube's level, what they want me to do. For my regular followers, y'all know that not too long ago, it was like the floodgates opened and all of a sudden the algorithm switched up and all of these perverts flowed into my fucking channel. It's crazy the way that YouTube has done me. They are so dirty. They're so dirty. Not too many people even have the passion to learn, to help others. And here is a platform that's trying to exploit me instead of helping me help others. It's crazy. And that's what I mean. It's like an internal, it's a constant battle. Just to be able to try to help people. I fight every day with YouTube, with the fucking system, with these people on here that don't even love themselves, you know, that are miserable and suffering, clearly. And it's like a battle. It sucks. Well, one thing's for fucking sure, I'm not turning back now. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck what happens. I don't care. I don't care, you know? Like, the only thing that matters is that I stay on the track that I've been on for 5 years. That's the only thing that matters. And nobody's going to stop me from doing that. I don't care. People really need to learn to be happy with themselves and stop destroying other people, especially when they're good people, they're decent people. They always have been. Society, of course, will tell you otherwise, but they don't have specifics. Ironically, there's no singular people that can come forward that I affected so greatly. So interesting. All these people saying all of this negative stuff. None of these people have ever met me. Not one of them. Not one of them's ever met me. They don't even live in my home state. I know where most of them live now. One of them just went to jail for violation of probation for methamphetamine use because, you know, I'm the bad guy. But anyways, most of these losers that the cops have brought to my attention, most of these losers don't even live near me. They found me on YouTube. Their channels failed. They're trying to get popular off of my name. People are crazy. You know, and honestly, why doesn't YouTube, you know, I've seen 2 other YouTubers, one girl in California and another girl that lives here on the East Coast, talking about the bullying and the hate that they get on their channel. Matter of fact, let me show you something before I run. Let me show you something, because I saw this last night and this pissed me off. This woman has a channel, and I think it's called the Milligans or something. Hold on one second. It's a family channel. Husband, wife, beautiful family. I think they've got 2 or 3 boys, and I think a little girl, and then I think she's pregnant again. Hardworking, sweet-looking family. They do videos about cutting the cost, eating out. So, like, that's a big family. And they go out and they order big dishes and they split them, and or they do value meals and stuff like that. The Milgams. No. Y'all, this woman is pregnant. She went out with a friend. I can't find it. I'll find it and screenshot the comments and show y'all. This woman is pregnant. She went out with a friend. And they got a coffee and they got their nails done. And do you know all of the comments that was listed? It was like 15 comments. Every single one of those comments had something negative to say. Not one of those comments were nice. This is something that I've noticed on a lot of new creators' channels. It's almost like if you're a new creator, then you just have to accept getting bullied every day. It's crazy. Another girl out in California who I follow. Y'all have probably seen her. She's blowing up. She has long blonde dreads. She's a van lifer too. She's got 2 little I think she's got a Chihuahua. I think she's got 2. But anyways, I think it's called like Ventro Van or something. She's amazing. Y'all should definitely subscribe to her. She's very open and honest about the cost of van life. She's one of the creators that I follow that was honest about the $3,000 to $4,000 mark just to live out of a car comfortably every month, which is just as expensive as rent. But that's she also has a van that she pays for. Just like I have a $1,000 truck payment, she has a car payment as well. So when you're factoring that in to your overall monthly budget, that's why it's so much. And then the cost of gas. So anyways, I think it's called Virtro Van. She's awesome. But anyways, she's talked about openly recently. She posted a short talking about the amount of bullying that she gets. She says that when she goes to platforms like Instagram, Facebook, all of that, everybody's super nice and welcoming to her content. But if she comes to YouTube, it's just all hate. It's just all hate. And this is something that I've noticed. I wish I could find that damn channel. That family channel that I was just talking about, if somebody knows that the name of them, is it the Milligans? No. I found it. So it's called the Milhams. Listen, it's Milehams. This family does a lot of content where they take their kids out and they get smaller portions, kids meals, and they somehow split everything up to where it's affordable, okay? They get so much freaking hate for this. People say that they're starving their kids. People say that, listen, let me tell you something, y'all. We've gotten to a point in society that is so gluttonous that people will tear this family down because they feed their children a healthy portion size. Let me explain something to you. Your stomach is only as big as the palm of your hand. That means that if you are a child, honey, them little baby hands, they don't need much to fill them up, okay? So he's making a chicken sandwich. He ordered a chicken platter with fries, and he is making like a chicken Sammy for the kids. So this is what they do. They'll order a basket of chicken tenders with like 3 little extra bread sides, and then they'll make the kids chicken tender sandwiches. No problem, okay? But the amount of people in the comments saying that this family is starving their family, that these people deprive their children of happiness and food, it's unbelievable. So because you allowed your child to eat food that they shouldn't, and in extreme amounts that they shouldn't either, you think that every family does that? Because this family has a little self-control, now they're the problem? No, they're the problem because they're doing things the right way, and society wants to tear them apart because it makes them feel some type of way about the way that they're feeding their children. So, great family channel. You should subscribe. If you have a lot of children, the Milhams, I can't. Milehams. They are a cute family, and as you'll see, their children are healthy at a normal weight. That was the first thing I noticed when I noticed this family, is that none of them were overweight. Probably because they practice portion control. Probably because they're in a healthy environment where they're receiving the attention, love, and connection with their parents like they need to, so they're happy and thriving. The amount of hate that these people get is unbelievable. Every time I watch their videos, I need to subscribe. Every time I watch their videos, I'm like, oh my God, what a great family. But then I go and I look at the comments, like right here. Girls' Day. She's pregnant, by the way, like pregnant. And she's going for a little rest and relax. She's got 4, 5, she got a football team at home. She got, I think, 4 and 1 on the way. I'm pretty sure. She goes out for a girl day to get her little drink. And they tear her apart in the comments because she spent a little money on herself after raising. First of all, her oldest looks to be like 13, 14 years old. So let me get this right. She dedicated 14 years to raising her oldest to youngest. And a mama bear can't go get a mommy coffee and a mommy pedicure while she's pregnant with baby number 5? Let's talk about this. Someone said, first comment, out of this whole family, the only one I like is you. Talking about the female, the mother of 5, married to the father of the channel. 5 people like this. Let's see what else they said at the bottom. Somebody said, what did the kids do? Listen. Somebody said, what did the kids do? Why don't you like the kids? Because he said, I only like the mother. Y'all, listen. So wrong. I'm sorry, I'm laughing. What did the kids do? Why don't you like the kids? Lord. Someone said, listen to this. Someone said, I'm starting to think the haters are subscribed to your channel and your family thing. Hate love on this platform. And she said, oh, they hate to love, or they love to hate. Yes, they are subs. That's how they know when to comment on every video. I told y'all that some of my subscribers were fake as shit. That shit's wild. Like, who has the time to literally subscribe to somebody to go hate on them every day? Maybe that's why you're not happy with yourself. I mean, if you're spending all of your time subscribing to channels you don't like, to watch content that you don't like, just to leave hate messages, Crazy. So somebody said, listen to this. Let's make money off our kids and spoil ourselves, then barely feed them to make them split meals. So they're trying to say that this family who bargain shops on, like, when they go out to eat, like I described, they're trying to say that they're exploiting their kids. And there's multiple likes on this comment, by the way, which means that these people actually believe this. Do y'all realize this family channel has less than 90,000 followers? Do you know how much it costs to raise those 5 children, first of all? Second of all, they're not even making money off of YouTube. At best, with 90,000 followers, they're making $500-$600 a month. Do you think that $500 or $600 a month is enough to feed 5 fucking children and 2 adults? People need to get it together. So this woman is alleging that these people are making money off of the kids. And first of all, their channel, I don't even know if it's monetized. So there's a good chance that they're not even monetized yet. And here's some Karen over here saying that they're making money off of their kids, and she went for a nail day, and they're trying to say that the money from exploiting their children is going to pay for her manicure. Do you see how ridiculous this bullshit is? This is the same shit I've been going through for 2 years. She says, if you're going to exploit your kids and put them on the internet, at least treat them better. First of all, you know why I think people are bothered by this channel? Because these people are raising healthy, functional kids, and this family channel is actually a really good channel. You can tell that these parents have it under control, that they care about the well-being of their children, and that disturbs people because other people are not taking care of their children. Makes them feel some type of way. They start self-analyzing. When's the last time I took my kid out? Someone said something positive. I'm glad you're taking a break and treating yourself. You're a gorgeous lady. Someone else said, meanwhile, while she's getting her nails done, meanwhile, the kids are at home splitting a Cheez-It cracker, a little Cheez-It cracker. All 5 kids fighting over a Cheez-It. Hello, hello. Days off from exploiting the children. Ha, that's funny. First of all, I want to be clear that I've noticed a lot of new creators that have multiple children. They ask their children if they want to be in the video. More often than not, these children say yes. When the children don't say no, I'm seeing a lot of new mothers that have come to the platform. If their child says that they don't want to be filmed, the mother will say in the video, well, Kevin didn't want to be filmed, so that's why you don't see him. He was here with us, but he didn't feel comfortable on camera today, so he didn't want to do it. I've noticed that. But also with this one specific channel, you can tell that these boys want to be there. So, and the little girl. She's always so chipper and happy, bouncing around. So I just think that it's crazy. You know, it's okay for van life moms to have 5 or 6 children stuffed into a stinky van in the middle of the desert with no schooling, no formal education. Those channels can have 10 million views, 10 million followers, but this family that is teaching other families how to shop cheaper, how to use portion control, not to become, you know, so you don't become obese, and how to love their children, and that's a problem. I got it, right? Interesting. Someone said, okay, so you can have anything you want, just not the kids. Okay. First of all, those kids are well dressed, well fed, nice sneakers, nice clothes. Why is it anyone's business what they buy for their kids when, from all outward appearances, these kids are healthy, functioning, stable, in a stable environment? Why does society come after children trying to allege child abuse? First of all, let me just step into a whole nother lane. That's another thing. You're alleging neglect and child abuse, which could get a creator's children taken. This is not something to joke about or even comment about. The mere allegations of saying that she doesn't feed her children and she's, you know, spending money on herself, something like that can snowball into a CPS investigation, which can snowball into these people losing their children. And I can only imagine if they've had to go through anything like me, the amount of phone calls to their jobs, to their children's schools. They've probably already had to deal with CPS because the bullies are in their comment sections saying this. So if they're saying it in the comment sections, I can assure you there's probably a Reddit feed somewhere, because this is typical. I didn't know this. Now I know. Every creator has a Reddit feed created. It's a bunch of haters that get together that hate the creator, and they start this bullying choo-choo train. It happens to most creators, even big stars like Tana Mojo or Trisha Paytas and Jeffree Star. They've all had people try to kill them, send them death threats, email them evil shit, mail them evil shit, target them, bully them. The list goes on. It's crazy the amount of BS that comes with this that nobody talks about. And I feel like not disclosing this information to creators is illegal, in my opinion. Not properly notifying a creator of the potential risk by saying, you know, like your guidelines. You got guidelines to protect you, but in those guidelines, it should have had some spot for stalking and gang stalking instances. You know, there needs to be some kind of protection for the creator, and not telling the creator that their life is in danger. I just feel like it's illegal in some sense. I mean, you know, I just feel like it's so fucking wrong. I feel like they censor people. They don't want people talking about the realities of this. They don't want anybody talking about anything that's worthy of talking about, in my opinion. I don't know. It's crazy. That poor family, I can only imagine what they've been through. And then the girl in California too. I think we're at a point in society where people are scared to take flight. I think that they're paralyzed in fear. They're scared to live their lives. And so they see people living their life on the internet, and it makes them feel some type of way. And so they lash out and they turn bitter and they leave hate comments. And I think that it really goes to show how unwell mental health is in society, because they're trapped by fear. They're trapped by fear. Like, if you can do so better, then why don't you open up a channel and do it, like I said? Like, if because they're scared. You know? They know they would fail. So, and many of them have. Many of my stalkers have failed and continue to fail, and will continue to fail. So a lot of the people that start these bullying channels, they initially started a channel on a specific topic, usually video games or Lego commercials or Lego cartoons. They'll start a channel. It'll have like a gaming channel. It'll fail. They'll be randomly scrolling on YouTube one day and see your finest here. And then they get obsessed and they start hate channels off of that. That's exactly what happened in my case, and it's happened to a lot of other creators. And there's so many hate channels out there, it's ridiculous. Like, I can't even listen to stuff like that. Like, it makes me feel unwell. You know, like listening to Jerry Springer, I could never. Never even watched it, really. So, but anyways, there's so many channels that have failed, and those channels get obsessed with successful channels, and they will start hate feeds and hate stuff based off of that. So it happens to everybody. It's really messed up that grown adults would attack children in a comment section like that and accuse abuse, when that could get somebody's child taken away. That's not something to take lightly. And I literally lost a job over it. So, like, I think that YouTube should, you know, maybe tell people the truth. Like, maybe, yeah, maybe we need to have that discussion, YouTube. And you would think that there would be laws in place to protect the creators, but there's not. There's not. And there will be one day. So this is not going to upload. I'm not completely destroyed because I already knew that YouTube wasn't working right. I don't get what they're trying to do. I broke the video down into several sections and it still won't let me upload it. So It doesn't matter if I'm on Wi-Fi or not, because I am. I'm on Wi-Fi right now. It's been on Wi-Fi the whole time. I have a hotspot. So, it is what it is. Like I said, I don't know if it's the devil or if it's YouTube that doesn't want me to talk about it. I can't figure it out. I can't do anything about it. Never can. Never can. Well, I'm going to run. I'm going to relax for the day. Maybe eat the rest of my sandwich later and try not to stress. It just sucks to put so much time and effort into stuff and see no return on it. I feel like I've been grinding my gears for 2 years, and I talk about things and people just act like it's easy for me to talk about, you know? And it's not. It's like I said, it's fighting an internal battle every day just to get up and strive towards one day being able to finally help people that went through the things that I went through. Like, that is my whole purpose in life. It just sucks that the world is this evil, that they would do what they done to me and then try to make me out to be the bad guy. It's crazy. But it is what it is, and I will survive. I love you guys, and I hope y'all have a good weekend. Happy Sunday. It's the Lord's Day. I'm going to get in the bed and relax. Love you guys. God bless. Hey, Emily. Love you, girl. Hey, Laura. Y'all be safe. Happy Sunday.